When I think about shoot 'em ups, I think about Gradius. To me, it's like the platonic ideal of what the genre is. You're a spaceship, flying through space, shooting aliens, and trying not to get hit by bullets. Gradius wasn't the first game to do this, or even the first Konami game to do it, but to me it's the oldest game that still feels like the thing that I think about personally when I talk about shmups. Scramble is really Konami's first shoot 'em up, but Gradius is the game that established the formula that they would follow in Gradius's many sequels, as well as the Salamander and Parodius series. Apart from being horizontal scrollers, the main DNA connecting all of these games is the upgrade system. In Gradius, you have this bar at the bottom of your screen. This displays all of the different upgrades that you can get. When you collect a power-up item, the first upgrade gets highlighted. Now you have a choice. You can either press the upgrade button to unlock the highlighted upgrade, or you can collect another power-up item, which will move the highlighted power-up to the next option. This simple customization system adds a lot of strategic options. Do you save power-ups early to get a more powerful weapon as fast as possible? Do you focus on the basics, like getting a faster ship and unlocking missiles? Two of the options, double and laser, are mutually exclusive, so you'll want to decide early on if you'd rather have the superior firing angle of the double shot or the greater screen coverage of the laser. The double shot and laser also require different shooting strategies. While the double benefits from button mashing or turbo fire, the laser is actually more effective if you just hold down the fire button. The question mark at the end of the upgrade bar is a shield. In the first Gradius, this shield is pretty weak, and it only protects the front of your ship, and it takes damage when it touches the stage obstacles, even in gaps that your ship can easily fit through. If you activate the shield in the wrong place, you may find that it disappears almost instantly. But in these situations, you have to be careful because if you accidentally pick up another power-up item, the upgrade bar will cycle back to the beginning. So if you time things really poorly, you may even find yourself trying to activate a shield just as you pick up another upgrade, resulting in accidentally purchasing an extra speed up, which can be a death sentence, as your speed can easily be upgraded too high, making it really hard to control your ship. Managing power-ups is the core of the gameplay in Gradius. With a properly upgraded ship, you can breeze through some of the game's tougher sections easily. On the other hand, a ship with no upgrades is almost completely useless in the later stages. To make this worse, if you get hit by anything, you lose all of your upgrades and get sent back to the last checkpoint that you passed, which is sometimes right in the middle of a minefield of enemies and stage obstacles. In many of these situations, no matter how many extra lives you've collected, it can be nearly impossible to recover. This problem is sometimes referred to as Gradius syndrome. Here I am on the last level of Gradius. I haven't died once, and my ship is fully upgraded. I'm heading into the second to last room in the game with a stack of extra lives. I have my strategy all planned out. I just need to head up here near the roof to avoid the laser cage, while letting my options trail behind me so that they can take out the enemies that will spawn from the left. I've done this plenty of times in save state practice, but this is my first time getting here in a full run. At this point, I've been practicing the game every day for almost 2 weeks. I can feel all that hard work about to pay off. And then I die. I just nudged the controller, trying to make sure to keep enough space between me and the laser cage. So then I respawn. The checkpoint is just before this. I have plenty of extra lives, but I have no upgrades. I have no options to protect me from the enemies coming from the left side of the screen. I move painfully slowly. I have no missiles to deal with the enemies below me. And so, helplessly, I play out the rest of my lives, watching my ship explode just half a screen from the door to the final boss. I'm so close, but I know now that I'm probably hours of attempts from getting back to this position again, and I know that the next time I'm here, I'll just be thinking about that mistake I made the last time. And even though I can do this section flawlessly in practice, I know the pressure will get to me. This game just puts so much pressure on you to be perfect. So then you reset. Back to stage 1, flying a ship with no upgrades, knowing you'll have to make it back through the Moai heads and the upside down volcano and the meatball tentacle guys and this section that always makes my heart rate spike. You start to wonder if you'll ever be good enough. Maybe, sometimes, a game just asks for more than you can do. And maybe that's okay. There are plenty of other games out there. No one's making you play this. It would be so easy to just stop trying so hard.
First you're in an arcade, then you're in outer space, and you're trying to save the day. And you're all powered up and you're ready to shmup, but a few things still stand in the way. Volcanoes and aliens, Moai heads, Iron Maidens, Jumper, Ducker, and Big Core, Mother, Child, and some more. Turrets and lasers now, volcano but upside down. Somehow you'll make a mistake. Oh, and then you'll try with your extra lives, but you're powered down. It's over now, just wanna win one, but then the syndrome hits over and over again. It's right there in front of me, but this recovery won't let me get to the end. And then it's like speed up, option laser, missile, skip the doubles, you can grab a shield later. 2 more options and you're feeling great. But it only takes one mistake, it's called Gradius syndrome. Now you've practiced for days and you're on the last stage, but you keep running into the pace. Then on one of your tries you manage to slip by and it's finally going your way. Then you mess it up somehow, time for you to throw the towel. Play something on easy mode, these games are for arcade bros. But you just can't let it go, if you can't recover then you won't. Perfect is all it will take. Ooh, and it's the 7th stage, with the electric cage. This is where you choked. In your heart, you know the lasers all miss you. Somehow you get through, but it's not over yet. The boss is through that door, you're not prepared for it. Time for the hardest part, and then you say,
What do you mean the boss just kills itself? Like, what, you don't even shoot it or anything? Well, it just dies. You just go in and the boss dies. Wait, why is it starting over again?
Just wanna win one, but then the syndrome hits over and over again. It's right there in front of me, but this recovery won't let me get to the end. And then it's like speed up, option laser, missile, skip the doubles, you can grab a shield later. 2 more options and you're feeling great, but it only takes one mistake. And then you say speed up, option laser, missile, skip the doubles, you can grab a shield later. 2 more options and you're feeling great, but it only takes one mistake. It's called Gradius syndrome.
And with that, rank 10 of the I Wanna Shmup challenge is complete. But before I move into the next bracket, there's something that's been eating at me. When I started this challenge, I wanted to see if I could beat a game from every level of the STG Wiki rank list, or at least see how high I could get. I modified the rules early on so that I could play some Toho and console games, but I can't help but feel like I've muddied the experiment a little bit. I also realized that the version of the rank list that I've been following this whole time is an outdated translation, and some of the games I've beaten so far have changed positions. So, in my next video, I'm going to fix all of that. I'm going to go back and make sure that I've 1cc'd a game from every rank of the current STG Wiki rank list with no additives or substitutes. While I'm at it, I'll also give an overview of all of the games I've 1cc'd and what my overall shmup progress looks like after about 2 years of playing the genre. Thank you for sticking with me through over a year and a half of these videos. This project, both playing the games and making the videos, has been a lot of fun for me, and I hope it's been at least a little bit entertaining to you or made you want to play some more shmups yourself, even if it's just to prove how much better you can do it than me. I'll see you next time.